Quantum Conversations, your portal to the inner realms. Access infinite possibilities, infinite mastery, and infinite love. Mind-expanding, heart-opening conversations with some of the greatest spiritual teachers, luminaries, and healers of today's world. Usher in New Earth by living in your sacred heart. Quantum Conversations is brought to you by AcousticHealth.com, home of music from the universe, online healing retreats, and this program. Claim your free registration to daily shows at AcousticHealth.com. AcousticHealth.com, your portal to the inner realms. Our program starts shortly. Welcome to another Quantum Conversation, brought to you by AcousticHealth.com. I'm Loren Gailey, and I invite you to sit back as we enter the quantum realm, that space of the greater part of you. It is your connection to infinite possibilities, infinite potential, and infinite mastery. And as we are in this mastery path and we are on this journey, we are literally written in the stars, and that contains our blueprint. My guest today is a rare reflector by human design, and she is literally a mirror who actually reads our auras, reads your aura, and is able to reflect back to you a beautiful, beautiful, sacred container that you are, where you can see what is blocking you. And she is really an accelerator on this path. So I want to welcome everyone to this very sacred call with our guest, Catherine Rosenbaum, who is here with us once again on Quantum Conversations. Catherine, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be with everybody today. It's my honor and privilege to speak with all of you and find out what this transmission is going to be all about tonight together. We are doing this together. Thank you.
We are. Thank you. And you are so good at putting all of these astrology realms together and actually combining blueprints so one gets a very well-rounded view of their stars and what makes them up. And so we can really align with this and heal from it. What I love about you is that we were just speaking that we are really in a new world. New Earth is here, and it's really interesting. As I look out my window, I see a cloud shaped like a praying mantis, and that's very interesting because that has been popping up a lot in my field lately. But you have said that, yes, we have definitely awakened, and the next 18 months is really pivotal. Can you share on that?
Absolutely. As I always live by cycles, and I'm noticing that this new world has arrived. We've been in it. I've been talking about it with clients and friends about little subtle changes about how we're living and how we are, shifting into this new world from within ourselves. Because we're not changing the outer world, but so many of us are noticing that something has changed. You noticed it in a cloud. Today I actually went out, and usually I'll see a ship cloud, but I saw clouds in the shape of the I Ching. They were actually dots and dashes. I also have seen birds with different colors lately. When I've thought of something, it showed up. There's all kinds of time changes. Have you noticed how some time will go really quick and other times will be very slow?
Uh-huh.
And so we are in the new world. It's just a very subtle new place we have moved back through and are crossing that 2012 cycle. And now we're moving even more awakened in the last few years by different solar energies, photonic rays. The inner earth is waking up and we're activating and raising our frequency. And what I understand is we're already in this new world. We're still in it, but not of it. We still see horrible things on the planet. We still see harm to others, but we're looking more through the glass. We're not in it. We're witnessing it as we move away from that. And it's all of us together, catalyzing through these processions of the equinox and these time cycles that changes everything. So we're in it, but we're still having a 18-month time frame of challenges and taking the high road and not being out of our own awareness that things have changed, even if there's so much of the world breaking down around us. So we're in the world, we're not of the old world, but we still have our most important work in the next 18 months to accomplish, especially through the eclipses. You were talking about the summer solstice, that there were big changes in you, Lauren. Cycles that changed you. Yes, so we're shifting, but we're still in a place that we're not living in the highest new earth yet. But we're moving in it, we're in it, and the matrix is awake, and so are we.
Hallelujah. Beautiful. And so, we get reports from everyone out in the field going through this process, still wanting to know why there's blockages or why there's still a fear. For example, it's like, wow, we know that we have to step up. We feel that call to step up and assist others, but there's still a little bit of shyness or fear or doubt. And that's really
or
what
panic.
you can, or anxiety or angst.
Panic.
Panic.
Yeah, it's all the frequencies changing, and we're reacting to these higher frequencies. And the one thing we can all say is we're not going back. The new world is here. There's no more slowing down. Our job is to find a sense of safety and calm in the middle of this breaking down world, because the global cycles are changing so much.
Yes, and go ahead. All right, well, this is why we talk so... See, we're both so excited here. This is why we talk so much about holding the vision of New Earth. And this is what you get into as well when you're talking about blueprints and these divine gifts that we have. It's really written in our DNA, and you help people identify that. So talk a little bit about the work with your clients that you're doing. What is it that you're doing?
Well, we're making people wake up to their own identities, their true selves. It's the most important mystical thing to understand about the Maya that we live in, and everything is moving. I'm a reflector, I'm cyclic. Your body is nothing but an incredible moving frequency of electrons, protons, neutrons, neutrinos, and nothing else. It's a vibrating frequency, and we're hurling through space. And so the human design and your patterns can show you what you are not, what you are living that is not you, and what you are. And as I start to move into the patterns of a person, I can see all their designs, their blueprints, and I can read their fields. And it's something that I was born with. And when we start to realize that our mind is not in charge, It's a lower frequency. The heart is 150,000 times stronger than the mind, and that G center that we can see in our DNA now is what holds the whole thing together. So when I move into your patterns and designs, the first thing I do is we communicate, and I speak from your Akashic, and we go through everything and anything. And I work with clients all over the world, many teachers, and I don't hold memories of what I do, but I know that my gift at the end is my counsels. Come forward and erase whatever is old and outdated, soul contracts, and wake up that G center where we hold the truth of what we are, the true love frequency within us. And what happens is you start to melt down many of your beliefs and your anxieties, and when we see what you're not, and where you're sensitive and where you're picking up things from the outer world, you come back into your own design. You come into your true, unique expression. And then my angels say if I work one-on-one with people, they wake up and then they pay it forward. So I never have to do big groups and all, because each person is a matrix, is a life form with your own destiny. And when we wake that up and shake it up and take off all those belief systems that are, some of them are from Grandma Amos, some of them are from belief systems from many lifetimes ago. And there's no limit to what we can read in a person's aura when you relax, when you're happy, when you let me in. And it's just, it's a fabulous way to find humor in the whole world, because we're waking up in the middle of it and we aren't going to take ourselves so seriously. They're saying, what is enlightenment? But getting lighter, for God's sake.
Right, for God's sake, lighten up, right? Goodness.
Absolutely.
Well, a sense of humor is absolutely required in this process and in this position in the world right now. So thank you for helping people look at it from an enlightened and a lighthearted way. It really is beautiful. So
it's very important for us to practice that now. We have a window until January 2020 for us to really get that we're in this new world and that we have power of the heart, and that we're breaking away from societies and global cycles that are outdated and dropping down. When I'm looking at global cycles, they seem to want to talk about this, if you don't mind.
Yes,
about
please
the
do.
markers.
All right.
The markers in life.
So, okay, so you were saying January of 2020, or would it be 2021 if it's the 18 months? Can you clarify that?
Oh, we're in it for 18 months, the program, but 2020, January, is when we have that 500-year cycle of Pluto and Pluto and Saturn conjuncting. And that is like the big cycle change. It's an upload. And at the same time, it's in the United States. It's the Pluto return coming up in February 2022. And so we're moving up in these months. So it's a few years of realism and breaking away from the whole matrix that has held us down for so long. So these are gateways. Our mandalas, our frequencies are waking up within us. So we're building a new world. And why I wanted to come on today, too, is to talk about that bargain, the bargain that our cycles, our global cycles were from the year 1615 until 2027. So I know we're talking about 18 months. of really seeing what the world is doing. There's so many things going on right now in the government and the whole conditions of the churches and the communities and the schools. There's so much breaking down. So we have from 2012 till 2027, and this is the 7-year cycle from 2012. So we're on a new plateau. We're bringing something else in. But these global cycles we're in, the bargain is to be part of this community and to be taken care of. We have governments and rules and laws. And 2027, you'll see all these things have broken down. We're looking at that right now. And, ancient knowledge before human design in 1987 has been aware of the precession of the equinox. And so it's not, we're aware of the cycle and the programs now, and we're moving into the great mystery. Our genetics are changing, and our way to do this is to follow what we really love and passion. And I feel that so many people have been in panic states or fear or out of the moment, and my work will detach and eliminate many of those programs that we carry within our DNA and into the Maya of our bodies.
Yes, okay. You can do a little mini reading for some of our callers today. And there was a caller who had the phone number up, and I think I made a mistake. So caller, if you want to hit *2 again, just to make sure that you're still on there. We'll get to you in a moment. So these patterns, we are becoming aware of these cycles and these patterns, and so we can do it through the lessons that we learn by going through it and experiencing it, or we can go to someone like you who is able to see it so clearly, and that is that acceleration of breaking those patterns. And so, you've got human design and you've got the gene keys that you work with, but really you also channel the angels, or you listen, you hear the angels and the guides speaking to you, and you also use the astrology. And that's what we're going to do in a little bit today so people can see how you work, because it truly is spot on, Catherine. It's quite amazing. Do you want to add anything about that?
Well, to know yourself, that's the work I do, to wake people up to their unique individual patterns. Everything changes in your life. You learn your biology becomes in synchronicity with all your destiny points and your potentials. And that's what we all want. We want to feel safe. We want to feel secure in the middle of this universal shift, this new earth that has emerged. And it takes a lot of courage. And people come because they can't shake so much of that 3D programming, and I have no problem. I get very bold in my work, and we'll just clear all that out so we can just get on with things and, bring more love into ourselves. So it's a divine wake-up individually. We can't get to 2027 without becoming more individually awake, because 2027 begins the time of the individual, without the fear and the security that we feel now with the planning of cycles and cities and all to keep us safe. We're going into an individual, our own gifts will come forward, and we will bring out all these new abilities. Each one of us has our own abilities. Oh, they're saying that I bring out their new abilities, and not just that, I express them to them. There's a lot of clarity that comes through my sessions. I don't have memories of what I do because it always goes out the back, so it's hard to access it, but maybe we can play with a few people and just start tuning into their aura, because when we wake up one, everybody experiences that. And I also want to say that right tonight, right now, the moon in beautiful Taurus, because I actually know that the Kuan Yin has showed up for us tonight, and I also see the Buddha and Buddha. He has not joined circles before, but he is here to remind people of the work we do, which is to sit. We're in the I Ching cycle of stillness. I understand. To sit and to be still right now and to receive what the transmissions are from the Kuan Yin and the Buddha. So they're beautiful beings that show up. I never know who comes, but I do love. And he's saying that this is the time when you sit still and every fear and every belief that is not real will come up for you. And over the eclipse season, which is actually the two coming up are in July 2nd, I think it's 17th, is a total eclipse. We have a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse, and these are big time destiny points that have this magnetic shift within our DNA. So he's saying that the fears will be coming forward, whatever we think is real that is not, and we are going to break through all those realms of fear of these times. We have great support. We don't have to do this alone. Our angels and guides are showing up around us in groups, in awarenesses. The whole world is changing. And don't look back. Do not look back, look forward. That's what we want to activate today is the stillness. And also, as the moon joins Uranus, the planet of the awakener, it's like Kali, putting your finger in a light socket. And right now, the moon and Uranus, as we have this transmission together, comes from the goddess and all the beautiful feminine yin energy that we're receiving to the heart to prepare us for these times. So you can jump through these times and smile, because in these times they'll be coming in a very short time when we do reach out to another and our hands will go through them because they have not chosen to live in the new earth. They will still hold themselves back, and we bless them on the way. We're transmitting to you love and grace and the great golden Buddha. I call that prosperity, but I do love they're sitting here with us. And a thunderstorm just rolled in around us, so we're being blessed by Mother Nature. Thank you so much. So now we can go anywhere you want, Lauren. I'm connected in now.
Well, I just want to say for everyone to be bold, as you said, to take that courageous step to sit still and witness what comes up, because on the flip side of the fear, as we transmute that and move it out, boy, we are empowered. And I see a world where I did get a glimpse where everyone is living authentically and speaking their truth in a loving, compassionate way. And it was such a trip. It was really beautiful to see. So that is so wonderful. Thank you so much for that.
I love that.
Let's go to
well,
our
I'm just
phone
feeling
line.
your energy and you're jazzed with everything, because this eclipse will be planting seeds of self-care and love, and that's July 2nd. That's what we're talking about when a lot of fears or safety issues will come up, and these beings that are here saying you are safe. You're fine. We're going to walk you through this like the new Maya. It is. Okay. Back to you, sweetheart.
Okay, so star 2 if you're on the telephone. If you're joining us on YouTube, please visit our webpage at acoustichealth.com, and you will see that you can join the webcast version by telephone. That allows you to share your voice with Catherine. We're going to take as many callers as we can get to today. All right, so before we get there, can you speak on a little bit more on the current Capricorn and Cancer eclipse? Do you have any more to say about that?
Yes, it really is going to affect us. You know, it is like,
okay.
It's a very big eclipse because it's opposing Saturn, and that's like this responsible planner of everything. Well, what I see happening from these eclipses, we get them twice a year, every 6 months. The next 6 months eclipses will be so strong because we'll have that Pluto-Saturn conjunction, which is a life changer. It changes everything.
Wow.
You know, so this will be where we have to be strong to walk through these times, because the government and, you know, the foundation, the real world, our securities are going to be challenged. And our spirit family is getting stronger and highly intuitive. I'm hearing that there'll be a lot of soulmate connections over these eclipses, because we're coming home to something that has a familiar feel, which is beyond ordinary thinking. It's beyond those circumstances. So these eclipses are going to knock our psychic socks off. And then we have that huge lunar eclipse, July 17th, and that's strengthening our tribe kind of energy, they're saying. It's we're moving into the yin. This is all eclipses and moon and intuition and connecting to the earth. We're changing. We're not going to be the same. We are grounding inside ourselves, and all of Gaia and all her natural rhythmic powers are aligning to us through these eclipses. And you will exude a calmness in the middle of great changes. And then you understand that that's why you've come, to make a difference.
Yes, okay. Well, we like to say hold on to your hats, right? Hold on to your hats.
Absolutely.
So if someone has Pluto in their chart, like if they're a Scorpio and they have a Pluto, would that mean, I mean, it would specifically mean that they have certain things going on, right? So that's what you look at too.
Well, everybody has a Pluto somewhere, and Pluto represents, when I connect with her, it's a grandmother, very powerful, all or nothing. She's bringing the world back to the feminine no matter what. And there comes Kali too. It's like all or nothing. But we are moving into that. And yes, that Pluto is transformation. It's evolutionary planet. And it's coming together with Saturn, and then with Jupiter and the South Node. We're changing portals. We're changing potentials. We don't have the same world to go back to. It's a global cycle, and it is bigger, and we're going to see it in front of us. That's what's so incredible, because we're awake. My job is to wake up the visionary in you. Most of you come to me awake or in some parallel. If you don't start envisioning what this new world is, how can we create it as a collective? And these eclipses are calling us out to build the real world beyond all this stuff of how.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is game on.
And to get rid of all those, game on.
Big time. And to get rid of all those fears that literally hold us back. And gosh, sometimes it sounds like a broken record. Yeah. But it really is the inner work, and it's very empowering. And my golly, this is it. There's New Earth solutions, organizations, businesses, services, products. I've got lots of ideas as well, and I get really excited about it, because that's what we're all here to do, is support and encourage people to do that. And it's fascinating that this summer we're going to feel that energy to strengthen our tribes. So that's cool. I love it.
It is cool, but we are walking through two lines of force, the yin and the yang, the disruptors and the awakeners. And it is why we came. We've never been in these times, and we are, what my angels say is right at the last minute, because sometimes humans can be a little lazy. Our intuitive powers are going to just come. If we need food, if we need to assist, we'll be able to do it, because sometimes we wait till the last moment. But our powers are built into our crystalline energy and are already being activated by the neutrinos, the whole electromagnetic subparticles that are divine consciousness is running through our aura at all times. At this point, we're getting blasted with new energy, new crystalline imprints. This is like the best time. But our job is to be calm to know yourself. That's why I work with the grids and your Merkabas. You have to know who you are and what you're not. Otherwise, we're living in other people's belief and we're not quite feeling authentic. So we fake it. We feel inauthentic light workers. You have to wake up. That's why the angels don't let me listen to too many wonderful, brilliant light workers on all your shows. My goodness. Because then I become them. I become what I am with. The higher, the better. But in the meantime, it is our destiny to fall in love with where we are right now and to awaken the dreamer. We're awakened. We need the dreamer to dream in our new future. It's amazing what we have been gifted, which is everything. We are unlimited. So thank you and good job, everybody. The angel said to celebrate.
Yay.
We were going to celebrate tonight.
All right, let's celebrate. So the best way for people to ask you a question is maybe you just want to speak to them first, and then I guess if you want their birth date, they could give that to you, right?
Tonight?
Because you can't do human design or get too deep in that because that's an extensive thing. But maybe we'll just
Well, I want to
question.
pull up one chart. Yeah, I can read an aura from anything. So I thought if they could give your day, month, and year, and your time of birth if you know it, and your location of birth, I can pinpoint your aura, and we can go right through your holographic field. And we only have a few minutes, but every person that comes forward is helpful for everybody else.
Yes, it is. It is really helpful. So here we go. Our first caller is Denise. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm floating around in a pool in Texas, of all strange places.
Right on.
Welcome.
I would love something inspiring. My birthday is 05/31/55. 05/31/55. I'm not sure what time I was born, and was born in New York.
What part of New York, honey?
New York, but I grew up on Long Island.
Okay, we'll take where you're born. That's where you decide to land, right? That's your latitude and longitude when you get here. So let me pull up and see what we can come up with. I love that you want a little inspiration, right?
Yep.
And maybe we'll do a little clearing too for you because it's automatic. In these times, love changes everything. We can clear the whole veils, lift them up. That's my job. Okay, we're almost there. The beauty of these times is using charts and maps, everything. We have programs for it, divine programs. In the old days, we had to do everything by hand.
It took hours.
Well, you don't always want to make up your mind. It looks like you're not, you go a little this way, a little that way. You have the ability to have a divine relationship. You also, I must say, have your North Node, which is your dharmic point, your future, just happens to be in the galactic center. At the 27 degrees, it's flashing. You're a star woman. My God. And I will tell you that towards the beginning of the winter, end of the fall, there's a relationship showing up for you or some kind of group that are all very positive. So you don't need to just take it from me. You need to touch the earth. You need to get out there. You also have a brilliant mind, and you're here to break patterns for everybody. You're here to bring the new world. You have a little bit of a rebel built into you. They're laughing a little. And that you're a jack of all trades, and that you do a lot of things, and you're of great service to the females. I don't know if you worked in nurturing or caretaking, but the one message I'm getting from the Pleiadian agenda right now, a group called that, are saying that you gotta quiet the mind. That's like the part of you. There's so much more frequency, and they're talking about tuning forks, music, sounds, vibrations, these shows, the vibration of these shows, It's really good for you. You wake up, you get inspired by these shows. And I also feel that you've come out of a very moody cycle, but you're moving into something that you really appreciate who you are. It's time to remember who you are. But you are going to take a trip or meet somebody. He might be foreign, and I'm very excited for you. And yes, things feel very rough in your finances or your belief systems. We're trying to bring some dynamite and knock out a couple of those old belief systems. So real quick, I'm just asking the angels and guides to clear and steer and guide out those programs that make me feel tired and make me feel that I really don't know where I fit in. So I bind that out of you forevermore. And you also have the touch of the goddess within your hands. Do you do any kind of hands-on work?
My whole life is pretty much hands-on.
So be it. Someone's got to do it.
I'm actually
you just...
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Oh, I'm here recovering from a very bad ski accident. I was hit by someone. So I'm in concussion work here in Texas in a concussion.
I know that, but you are changing. This concussion, there's no accident, even that it was like an accident. You're waking up something in your electrics. In the last 6 months or so, you're changing. You're breaking a lot of your fears. Your electrical energy is getting better. If you can see a radionics or a healer or anything doing with higher frequencies, you're going to heal like miraculously. And I hate to say you have to hit the head to go through this, but you will be divinely healed and back in business for the fall to winter. Yeah, and I'm so sorry it comes so quickly how things hit you, but there's so much beauty around you.
You're pretty accurate. You're not even going to believe this. 3 times a week, they have this cap on my head with electrodes on it, and they are stimulating my neurons.
Go, girl, go.
That's exactly what
they're doing. And it's all purposeful.
Right. And all the rest of the therapy, all of it is to redo something. Okay. Activate, accelerate, illuminate what you've been hiding behind, pretending you're human when you're a star child, and we're waking it up. So be it.
So be it.
Thank you, Loren. This has been tough, so that's the inspiration that I needed, because not many people go this far.
I know. You are an inspiration, girl, so enjoy your float in the pool and knowing that, wow, this is a big upgrade for you. That helps all. Thanks. Yes. All right. No more hiding, right? No more hiding. Boy, who's tired of that? All right. Let's go to Nassau, New York. Phone number ending in 9154. Wait, hold on. Sorry, 1878. 1878. There's a lot of callers here. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Lauren. This is Antoinette.
Hi, Antoinette.
Hi, I'm so excited. The last caller was an awesome reading, and I connected with her, what came through. And then when it ended with stop hiding, I was like, wow, they've got to come to me because I want to stop hiding.
Oh, that's funny.
That's just me. Stop hiding. So I want to come out and I want to stop hiding. So I guess we could start with that. And my birthday would be 9/24/1964. And the time is 2:09 a.m.
A.m. or p.m.? A.m.
A.m. And I'm born in Queens, New York.
I was going to say you're born in New York. I heard the accent. Let me just put you into this first program so I can see your initial.
Okay, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, we love that you stood forward and let you be found. Because you were picked.
And your soul path, I love doing soul path numbers for people too. That's just reducing your birth date down to a single number, and you're an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Yes, I knew that. Thank you.
And what do you do with it? You turn it sideways and realize you're living in infinity.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true.
Okay.
I'm just being, so I know the word shouldn't be doing, but I want to step out and be more.
Well, that would really be up to your human design to find out if you were one of the 70% that are worker bees, or if you're a projector, more a teacher and a guide, and you're trying to work and get it going, and it's not your work. It's not your work pattern. It's always good to know yourself. Oh, honey, you are something. As soon as I looked at you, I saw this big a piece of work for sure. And right this last year, your whole career is opened. Your whole direction, you changed. Something's opening up quite beautiful. I also, look at all that Libra. So you really have to be seen for your gifts. You know, we can't hide you at all in the corner, but you also have the fear of being in a body. See, when you were born, you know, and,
I know.
There's somebody in spirit right next to you. I feel a male character. I don't know who he is, and at some point maybe he'll tell me who this is. But you are born one of those, that era, 1964. It's an old, old soul. And you have the core wounds of Mother Teresa, who just showed up behind you.
Wow.
That's too funny. You know, to me, I say, put on a hula hoop skirt and get fun already, you know. When she comes in, everyone goes, oi, give her your piece of bread, quick. Anyway, so you carry a core wound about being here in the body, and yet you had to come because these are going to be the best times. And you were called by the feminine yourself. You were called by the earth. There's a beautiful, Kuan Yin stands with you too. You have some beautiful goddesses. Something just woke up in you. You just activated your true path. And it's really beautiful. You forgot who you were, my love. And I also want to say that, you know, you've been hiding for 25 and a half years specifically, but you can't hide when we already know the outcome, that you are coming into the ability to be the highest form of a peacemaker. And that right now, the little pressure with your body, I feel we're getting rid of some old things. I feel the bone. I'm feeling like I have aches in every part of my body.
Very true.
And I'm wanting to clear that for you right now. It's like Grandma Amos. We're not 110 yet. We do want you to live till that time, by the way, you know. And we also want to let you know they're bringing a piece of land towards you. If you haven't purchased something soon, something will be coming to you because it's where you will want to be.
Okay. Wow. Wow, I got chills. I'm excited. This is awesome. Very inspiring. Can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for picking me.
And love, love of the new world. We want you to be excited. So we're going to clear out and ask the angels and guides to clear out that wounded core issue in you about being seen, truly. And then again, we want to just forgive all the times that we were burned at the stake and also spoke up and lost our positioning. And we just want to bind up any memories of that, close that door forever. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So be it. We are done.
So be it. Oh my God, I'm so forever grateful. Thank you so much, guys, for picking me. And my address is 2027, so I'm looking forward to that big date.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
So that will stay with me.
Yes.
So thank you so much. I really appreciate this. This is awesome. Love, love, love to all.
Love to you. Thank you, Antoinette. That helped all of us because, right, for any of us who are still feeling that need to hide, right, it's like, oh my goodness, get ready. We don't wait for 2027. We do it now. And then 2027, wow, amazing. We will be more than positioned.
We walk through it.
We walk through it.
We are in position.
Let's go to our next caller. We're going to go to Kalispell, Montana. Hello, you were unmuted.
Oh, thank you. I've been
Hi.
calling my number out to you. Thank you so much. My name is Paula.
Hi, Paula.
My birthday is 5/16/1954. I was born at 1:17 p.m. in Whitefish, Montana.
Whitefish. It's a new one. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can do. So how are you today?
Well, I also heard the call to step out and quit hiding.
Yep.
Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken, and it's scary because we don't know what we are. We're living in the matrix of everybody else's aura. You know, who are we and who are we not? Once you find that out, you come back home to yourself. You love yourself because you know you're unique and you don't have to tolerate all the stuff that people tell you that you have been or what you need to be or what you need to do, because everybody's story is different. Truly, you're in your own holographic field. So you got to imagine the best. Okay, there's a lot of whitefishes through the country. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I had a dig for Montana. Somebody liked the fish. It must have been a Jewish guy. They liked the whitefish with the bagel, right? Okay. Miss Paula. Well, you are a thinker. And I'm not even looking at your auric field of your mind. You're a jack of all trades. You should be teaching, communicating. You know, you have a lot. You're a little stubborn. They're saying you don't always listen because you have a very strong, like, grandmother behind you. It's just there's a traditional way and then there's a careless way. So I do feel a wonderful woman standing with you. I do feel you do not know how to play, girl. I think play is your remedy, and that this is your dharma. You've come to stand in your own path, but you're here to learn to love the mystery, they're saying. There's so much to you. And I also feel you're a very old soul, too. You have Pluto in the 12th house, just looking at your star map. And that is a very old soul, someone very responsible, not wanting to be always in the limelight. You know what I mean? Oh, there's where you hide out. I see it. Okay. We can see that now. And you're so sensitive. This eclipse is going to knock your psychic socks off. It's right on your south node. It's a north node, south node reversal in just your star pattern, which means you're going to have a point of the past and the future, a destiny point to make a decision about, they're laughing, to play or not to play, to be or not to be. No, it's not just that, it's defined, you're building the new world. This is really wonderful work you do. You are afraid of the dark, they're telling me, which is funny. You know, you might be real strong and then you get out and the noise happens, you're like, ah. But I want to say one more thing to you, that for the last 2.5 years, we understand that you've been really hiding out, if we want to say it, afraid even of our relationships, the effects that people have on you. You're showing very high signs of psychicism, which means you're picking up on so much more than yourself. I also say that in the last 17 days, you have opened up a new way to be brave and courageous, that this is going to go on for about 2.5 years. And I feel that your wish is our command. And Archangel Michael comes up right behind you. You do have a female here, that grandmother. And you also have the vision to bring to the world. You got to build your vision. So we have to get you to what the true vision is, and that is to bring Earth back to a state of beauty, the Garden of Eden. We need to do that. So you need to be in grace, to trust yourself, to stop taking notes about everything. Put down your pencils, please. I'm going to slap your hands. They won't stop moving. Anyway, we know that there's been great changes in the last 7 years for you, and you're divinely surrounded by many ladies. And trust your steps. We're working with you. And I also want to bind up a grandfather or a fuddy-duddy, someone that really has some karmic debt in his auric field. I want to bind it out of yours here now forevermore. So be it indeed. We are done.
Thank you.
Anything else, Paula? How do you feel, honey? Because we did a little work in your back.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, that not feeling supported has bit me many times in this lifetime. Thank you so much. I'm lightheaded. I'm feeling a little altered, but in a lovely way. Oh,
yeah, drink some water.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. Drink a little water and hydrate while we're changing a little bit of the RNA, DNA in the pineal pituitary glands that have a little bit of old age symptoms, which are not true. So be it indeed.
Not true. I don't accept those. But thank you so much. This has just been such a beautiful amount of information for me. I have truly been blessed by this today. Thank you so much.
My honor, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. I'm going to go out and play in more ways than one.
Yay, go play.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paula. Beautiful. Play, 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 and then watch what we create. You will be inspired. Okay, let's go
and play
to...
is trust. Play is trust that everything is okay right now, and we're sticking to it, and that's how we change our Merkabas. We awaken it by lightness. It's a wonderful thing. We take everything so heavy. We've got to get out of the minds and into our senses.
Yes. You know, I remember a time in my life where we did something, we were waiting to get a house for rent approval for us to move in there, and we just went and played, we went bowling of all things, and as we were bowling, the call came through, and that just seems so minor, but as I reflect on that in my life, it was a really major point, because we could have sat at home in despair, but we decided to just go have fun, and it was good. Even though we didn't feel that we had the money to do that, it was really fun. It was great. Okay, let's go on to another caller. Again, this one is Santa Monica, and perhaps it's Lionel. Hello, you're unmuted.
Hi.
Hi, well, I don't think this is Lionel, but tell us your name.
My name is Maria.
Hi, Maria. All right.
Hi.
Hi. So you have a question
How can we help you?
Catherine, yes.
Hi. This theme about not being seen and waking my playful side and to step into what it is I'm to do with my own personal life and open into abundance. And
so be it. Abundance in everything. Abundance comes in all forms. Yeah.
Yes.
It just opens. You want the floodgate opens. I can feel you. When is your day, month, and year, and your time?
Oh, I was born in January 2nd, 1966. I was born in Cape Verde, Africa, West Africa.
Could you spell that?
Cape.
The city?
C-A-P-E.
Cape?
Cape Verde. But the place is called Fogo, F-O-G-O, in West Africa, the coast of West Africa, islands off the west coast near Senegal.
How about your time? Do you know, sweetie?
I know it was I was always told it was the morning, like 1 a.m., but I'm not completely sure.
When we don't know, I use the solar 6 a.m. because it puts your sun sign right on your cusp. It's just a double solar reading. So that's what we'll do. And let me see if I can find this place in Africa. Cape.
It's right at the equator, off the west coast of Senegal. Cape Verde, green place, they call it.
What is a town close to there? I'm trying to get the latitude and longitude.
It's at the 0 mark. The Santa Catarina, I think it's the city I was born, off the island of Fulby.
I'm working on your aura right now. Okay, I still need a spelling of a city, honey, just so I can get in to Africa.
All right. Africa, it's Fogo, Fogo, Cape Verde, Cape, Victor, VR, Cerde, Verde, meaning green, green place, Cape Verde. It's a Portuguese group of islands, about 10 of them off the west coast of Senegal, right at the equator.
Well, it sounds amazing to be born near that equator, but the angels gave me enough information, so let's look at you. Take a breath, please.
Hello?
Yes, there's a lot of changes coming up around you. Are you planning to move?
Possibly, yeah.
Baby. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I just saw something opening up for you, like a change of property or a new opportunity coming, and I would call that wealth or some type of opening to a belief system that you can really have more. You're very interesting. When I look at your aura, you have a wound about it's a little bit interesting about like hiding out from the patriarch, the masculinity. You know, you've been wounded in other lifetimes, and you were born with this beautiful love of the earth and nature. You're very grounded. I do feel that you're going through a very heavy time, but I feel that it's coming. Yeah, you know, I can feel the pressure on you. But I do feel a new guide coming for you because you've been praying and asking and begging a little bit. And I do feel he's very tall. I would want to say Gabriel, but I'm not sure. I hear Gabriella, which feels a little more feminine. But there is somebody there for you. Please talk to your angels. They're so supportive of you. You drive yourself crazy. You know, you're hard on yourself. You have abilities to do so many things, you know, and I do feel you should be writing. Have you written? Do you write? Yes.
I do write, like a journal, but yes. Yes.
That'll help you open your own knowing, the journaling. And I do want to say one more thing to you, Maria. This is the most important cycle of your life. This is once in a lifetime, the planet of delusion, the planet of breaking out, all the separation is sitting right on your core wound. And so I feel that it feels very confusing mentally and hormonally. It looks like some changes in your body right now, but you are going to land on your feet. I feel that you're a little impatient for change. It's almost like you're hitting your head on the wall a little bit, but I really would lighten up a little bit, and I feel in about 8 to 10 months, you're in a place that you love. I feel just relaxed and love around you. You know, looks like a lot of people around you, by the way, a lot of people. Keep up with connecting with this show. It has value for you. You know, keeping your pulse on what's new and empathic. So, and you do dream. They say you don't realize where you go at night. So we're asking the angels to open up a portal for you so you can get beyond that, we call it a block or a belief system that really doesn't let you see how awake you are. So it's just a little bit of the film, and they're snipping it right now above your head. You might have a little headache. It's so weird when they say they're snipping. Like, what does that even mean? But they're taking it away. And also calling Michael and Gabriella, because they're both, you've asked for them, we might as well connect with them.
Yes, they're my saviors, I call them. Yes.
And they also are saying, you're going to live a very long life. So you better start falling in love with right where you are, where all your energy is. In the next couple months, you're shifting beyond what I can even express. So I would just get your seatbelt on, get a nice pina colada, and get in a comfortable seat, because everything is ready to shift for you. And thank you for being an example today of how we are afraid of patriarch or control or people that could harm us. So we bind all them out of your auric field forevermore. If you need to rest, please rest and balance your hormones a little bit, and there we go.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
How do you feel, honey? I just wanted to make sure. It's not my words. It's the energy behind my words.
Yes, it's your words. I feel like I'm sitting up with a straight back now. My back was just kicked up, and I'm sitting, but I'm straight. So I feel really strong, powerful.
And that's your birthright, and that's who you are.
Thank you. I feel good. I feel good in my love. My own love.
Be it.
Thank you. Very good. I feel a little dizzy, but I'm okay. Thank you so much.
We do that to people. You're welcome.
And I am to just be relaxed is what I think I heard, and not to do so much, and just let it flow.
Yes, and listen to the replay.
Yes, I will. I will. Thank you so much.
So much love.
Thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hello?
Loren, are you here?
I'm still here.
I think we lost Lauren.
Excuse me?
I think we lost Loren.
Really? I don't hear her.
I think it's just you and me.
Neither do I. I know.
So we're having a suspended moment together.
I feel that. I feel it's very suspended, and it embraces all. My back is just so straight. So much gratitude. I've been wanting to shed all of it, and I think it's this moment right now.
Well, I'm back. We had
there
a time.
We are.
I jumped.
We did.
She is.
But Maria called me forward.
Yes, well, as I could hear you guys, but you couldn't hear me. So anyhow, Maria, I just wanted to say there that I love what you just said there. You feel the love of yourself. You feel it, and that is so beautiful.
Yes. Thank you, Lorraine. I do. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Blessings. Good. I wanted to say we've got more people in line with questions than we can possibly get to tonight. And I myself have signed up with you, Catherine, for a session because this is really important, right? As we know that we have these fears, when we look at the astrology and the whole picture of it, we can really take great strides to be empowered. I really see this as an empowerment. It's almost like a kick-ass, get yourself in gear type session.
Absolutely. It's a quantum session, and we don't stay the same. Because when someone witnesses as a reflector all the way down to your core diamond heart, my job is to clear out everything up to that point so you fall back in love with yourself. Then you got the ammunition or the auric field to walk through these times with grace and ease. That's the work. Maria's a powerful. Yeah, Maria's powerful. She held us in that suspended place together. She was just soaking up vibrations. I loved it.
There are no accidents, I've learned. There are no accidents.
Absolutely.
One of the best things we can do is just adapt, right? We just adapt. We roll
and
with
create as you go. Roll with the new. Never look back and stay awake and fall in love with the mystery, because we don't know what's coming, but we know we're all in and that we've been selected to be the great awakeners. It's a great honor to hold the crystalline structure to awaken ourselves and then awaken all that we come in touch with. It's divine order.
Yes, just feel that. That feels so good. Awesome. All right, well, we're going to go back to the phone lines. I wanted to point to your special offer and invite our audience to check that out and see if you would like a half hour or a 90-minute session. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But right now, let's go again and take more questions. We are going to Kim. Hi, Kim. You're unmuted.
Hello.
Hi, Kim.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Kim.
Yes, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, now.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for taking the call. My birthday is 8/31/65. I don't know my time of birth, but it was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee. Okay. Let's tune in and see what we get. You have a very strong aura. Feels like a Manny generator.
That's a good thing.
Absolutely, because you're here to build something, to do something. And let me just put you in. Okie dokie. Interesting. You have some patterns just like some of the other callers. So you're a very old soul. Have you had situations around relationships have been heavy? You're very psychic, by the way. You just moved into my energy back at me. That's very cool. You're visionary. You have a very up and down emotional body, so you do go all over the place with your feelings, but I know you're here to feel feelings, and you're like, you have gifts of education and teaching. You're always going to land on your own 2 feet. I don't know why I want to clear that, you feeling so serious about relationships. Are you married? Are you single? What's up?
I'm single. I've never gotten married.
No way. Are you kidding? Would you like me to clear that chastity belt that's on you? Because we don't need to carry it anymore.
I would love for you to do that.
Okay, we'll do that for you right now. And are you eating well? The angel said the foods you eat are very important at this time while you're shifting into new energies within your body. It's like, and in the next couple months, they're telling me that your intuition is really opening this connection with others, like all around your neighborhood. And I am sure these type of sessions or gathering with people that have a really beautiful, simple message for you. We want to keep it simple for you. So in a few months, you are having a renewal, a type of a renewal of coming back into your senses. I feel like I just have to clear this off of you because I feel like you have always the curse. Like you get the last of the food, or the door slams in your face. I don't know what that is, but I'd like to clear it. I also feel a beautiful guide behind you, which lets me know your caliber. His name is Katumi, begins with a K. Katumi. That's how he sounds to me. But that is a wonderful teacher. He will protect you highly. And I'm right now calling in your counsel. You are a fighter. You are the fighter of the light. Like the angels have to prove it's going to help you or you're not going there. And so we're going to bind up these blocks, the chastity belt, that pressure. And I also want to bind out a grandparent that had some colon problems or something that took their lives. And I want to bind out any connection with that. It might have been a father. Not sure. Actually, I feel it's someone that you loved once who's around you, who died. Did you have someone who died?
My grandpa.
He's so beautiful, but he's a hardhead. So I just want to bind out any of those. No, he's not smiling at all at me. So I just, he knows I'm here with him and you're here, but he ain't talking. Anyway, I want to bind up any of those pressures from those times of when man controlled the woman and that his word was his deed and all the ways a woman had to hide out under the covers. Again, we want to bind out all these layers, past, present, future, within the body, mind, spirit, for all of time, so be it. I also want to say that you come from the stars. There's a theme going on. And in the next couple weeks, you're going to feel a spiritual surge in you that I feel you deserve. I just feel it's just coming back to you, like that passion for a positive approach to life, and feeling that maybe something has shifted in you that you just feel later and you just don't even know why. Don't go back and dig up the dirt. Just be happy you're moved forward. We did take off the chastity belt. You might actually have a little bit of backache or stomach cramps. So they're saying it actually was a psychic surgery. And thank you for being operated on in front of many, many people. And please let it infiltrate to everybody on this call to remove all blockages, fears, and destiny points that are not even in our greater plan anymore. All those old soul contracts, goodbye forevermore. So be it indeed. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And remember, they're coming for you. Doesn't that give you chills when I just said that? I just had a chill up my back. And I call them the Star Family. I definitely have the chills. Yeah, the Star Family just came right up my back. It felt like a lizard up my back, but it's not reptilians. It's your Star Family, and they're very beautiful. And August is a time that you will connect. I'm feeling serious. The dog day time of August is calling you, so we'll see what happens to you in August. And of course, Michael says, take 2 aspirin and call him in the morning. See how you feel tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. This is so beautiful. Oh, this is amazing. Amazing. And thank you for removing that chastity belt.
My God, as soon as I sat up, I felt heavy, and then I realized it was in you. And from the grandfather's lineage, it was icky. So we don't need to carry that stuff. It's the new world. You can just say, that's not who I am. Erase. Face, embrace, erase it. It's so nice to meet you, Kim, dear.
Oh, love and blessings. Many, many blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Lauren, for taking my call.
Yes,
It's incredible.
Kim. Wow.
Incredible.
Big hugs, girl. Thank you.
Oh,
Go get 'em.
big hugs
Yay.
to all. Bless you both. Thank you.
Blessings. Thank you. Well, Catherine, that is what I love about you. It is so amazing to watch. And you are a medium, too. And that is amazing.
I'm a pure medium. That's what a reflector
medium.
is.
Yes.
Because I don't have barriers or I don't have a solar purpose. I'm just lunar. Lunatic.
So a session with you can literally go anywhere, and it is exactly what people need. And if we see the shift in someone from just a short session, mini session, if you will, that's incredible. Talk a little bit about the length of your sessions and what works best. Some people really love the 90-minute ones.
I have 3 actually. I usually offer a half an hour or an hour and a half, especially the hour and a half if we're moving into maybe somebody in your life when we want to look at their merkabas and how we blend or whatever we need, our children. So that usually is an hour and a half. I do take a half an hour to sit and move into all your soul patterns, locks, and purposes, and I then am ready when we get on the call. I record it for you, and then we let the universe come forward.
Beautiful.
And and sometimes I get a little windy. I might go over a few minutes. The angels will not let you go until we're complete. And often we get down to the original sound of what your true auric field is, and that just is an immediate elevator up to your divine expression, the divine wake-up.
It's a divine wake-up, and we have time for one more caller. We're going to Sarah. I believe it's Sarah in New York City. Sarah, you're unmuted. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so excited. Wow. This has been so amazing. I'm really resonating with every single caller and with Catherine. Thank you so much for you and Lauren. I'm another May baby. I'm 5/13/71, and I'm actually spending the summer in the town where I was, right next to the town where I was born, which is Beverly, Massachusetts.
I love that area.
And, oh, really? I grew up in Ipswich. Yeah, it's really pretty.
I love it. I've been up in Tanglewood and up in the Berkshires every summer. My uncle and the camps up there. That's a really beautiful and a very high energy for higher beings coming in those Berkshires up there. So let's get you in here. What time are you born, honey? Do you know?
Oh, 2:13 afternoon p.m.
Perfect.
Eastern.
And you were born in Beverly.
I had a solar return, and Uranus is right on my ascendant for this year.
Well, that just means your whole life is going to change. When Uranus hit my ascendant, I went from a big condo living to buying a ranch and getting horses and mucking stalls. Uranus on your ascendant changes your whole life. Your persona, it's like a new you. So we'll see what you want to do with that.
Mhm. And I love the theme about play. My work is about play, so it's funny that's a theme. That's my offering. Yeah.
It's play, and
but I'll let you talk.
Where we hide out. Where we hide out in the world.
Yes, that's a theme.
Yeah. That's our theme tonight, and of course as a reflector, when I'm whining because I never see myself, I'm always thinking I'm everybody else. When I'm with you, I'm you, and when you leave, I'm the next person. So I don't have my own, I'm nebulous. So it's wonderful when I get in people's auras, I experience you. your divine beauty and grace. And that, to me, if I awaken you, you awaken me, because my identity is nebulous. So you are my energy and my gifts. This last, oh my goodness, I see Uranus conjunct your moon. So you are a thinker too. You think a little too much. But you're on fire. You're on fire. Mm-hmm. And many things are going on for you. Your relationships, they are giving you a little subtle warning to watch out for people that would like to connect to your light. That might not, they might be more from your past. We don't want you taking on all the, the scallywags. And so we are sending you equally some runners that are awakened, clairvoyant beings to come into your life. I think that's really special. And you are ready to have your Chiron return. You're changing. You're coming back into your courage. You don't have to hide out and people please, and hide yourself under the books and education and information. We want you to, stand for the goddess. You have a very strong angel here. And he put his hands across his arms. I also feel he's a very strong being here with you. He stands with you, and he says, I don't believe half of this spiritual crap. So you do have someone who is telling you that, just discern what's really important for you. And don't try to rush it. Life is in the now. You're waking up to the now. You have a big service. You've committed yourself to the beloved Mother Earth. You're here to build something too. And you are stable. You're able to do this. We're asking you to let go of all the Akashic garbage that you've been carrying, because you're moving into a peacemaker and someone who can balance yourself through all the fields of chaos. This eclipse coming up is very close to your progressed sun in your 10th house. You're coming into your emotional, empathic self. These are great times for you. You just are a little impatient, they're telling me, and you want to build the new world already, and you have the gift, and it woke up in the last year and a half, and now Moon is crossing your Uranus. Your persona is shifting into balancing yourself. It's almost like a hormonal balance all in yourself, by yourself. They're also talking about tuning forks or sounds, listening to lots of sounds. You're here to build a new world. You are not here to be the big on-stage kahuna. You're not here to be that. You decided to be among the great awakeners, like people from this show. You are here to be part of the party of awakened state of beings. And they're saying this summer, yes, I don't know why they're saying a loss of a mother or loss of some part, so you can gain your own matriarchal position. There's just something coming up for you. You must have a lot of angels coming forward. More than that, you can be a loner. They said if you want, you have an entourage of angels. You're never alone. But many lifetimes you just took the sword and went forward. And that's up to you this lifetime. We recommend a little more peaceful suggestion of being in the world but not of it. And we also feel that the groups, the mission statements that you're making now are really valuable. And they're saying, write it down. Get that mission statement. How do you want to see this new world? You are standing on holy ground. Make it yours. And also the chakras in your feet are opening. Have you had anything going on with your feet? Or whatever it is, the bottom of them are, take your shoes off and get outside. Especially through these big eclipses in July, and stand tall in yourself. You are a crusader. They're calling you. And the more I talk, the more we're gathering behind you. And know that it's not, we're going to believe it before we see it. You can't wait for this scallywag guy of yours to say, when I see it, I'll believe it. Hold the vision now. You got it, girl. You know, you come from love. You come from the essence of love. Live it. We are done.
Whew. Wow. Wow. Speechless. Gosh.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Kathleen.
Yes.
Wow.
Enjoy the shift.
Welcome to
Your
her fingers in the light socket.
Mm-hmm.
This is a personal new relationship with herself. She's never been to this stage before. It's quite exciting for all of us to witness you coming back home.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow.
We're clearing the doubting Thomas as you're saying, wow. Yeah, so much love, honey.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you so much,
Sarah.
love.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So
Thanks for joining
love.
us today. Awesome. Wow. Again, Catherine Rosenbaum, you are amazing. Thank you so much for this episode. Another beautiful episode, preparing to really be empowered and to step up and to step out. No more hiding. Thank you for being so ninja-like, clearing out these old patterns and belief systems. And who knows, maybe
thank you for seeing my ninja. You just saw my ninja. That was very psychic of you. I have one.
Oh, yes, you are ninja. Yes, I saw that. Okay. All right. So if you would love a ninja session, an acceleration, really, a quantum acceleration, a session with Catherine Rosenbaum is available right here on the website at acoustichealth.com. Thank you so much, Catherine. Do you want to add anything about how you would love to work with people in personal sessions?
That is my favorite thing to do, to dig through somebody's auric patterns and to let them find what they really hold inside, that unique spark, a diamond of light. And the angels are reminding us to remind yourself that you are worthy and you are all beautiful. We want you to see yourself the way we see you, the guides and the angels. And you are courageous. And you are here to make the world a better place. Fall into the Tikkun Olam and make the world a better place by imagining what you want to see. It's not going to get here anywhere else. Because you never change the world you are in. You'll be trying to push a boulder up the wall, but you shift into the world that is already reflecting of the changes within yourself, and that is what I represent, a cyclic reflection of the stars to remind you that these are the times we've waited for. There's so much love. And Lauren, you are so amazing. You hold the stability for me to expand with all of these beautiful star seeds that you are involved with every day of your life. You're amazing. You hold the key. Thank you.
And so everyone who listens is doing their piece tremendously as well. And this is why we are here, making the world a better place. And I know people are feeling a little lonely on the New Earth mission that need support and encouragement. And that's one big thing that I'm working on bringing forward as well. So in the meantime, if anybody needs any support in that realm, you've got us, you've got Catherine, you've got me. Get in contact and let us see how we can help you. Catherine, so beautiful today. Again, it's just amazing to watch you. And those sessions that you did actually have healed many of us, we are feeling very empowered, and we are truly ready to step in joy, stepping into joy and abundance. Thank you for being here.
So much love. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so it is time now to say goodbye and dance our way to the cosmic heart. So why not have a little fun? Enjoy and dance with us. Blessings. Thank you for listening to this quantum conversation, and thank you for dancing with us to the cosmic heart. As we raise our own vibration, we raise the vibration of the planet. This show is dedicated to you and all awakening hearts, as we are here to shine our bright light and amplify our love. Access all quantum conversations, special offers from our guests, and online healing retreats by visiting acoustichealth.com. I'm Loren Gailey, and from my sacred heart to yours, I honor your magnificent love and light. We leave you now with music from the universe, music literally created by the universe, as musical notes were assigned to mathematical equations. The result is this beautiful music, available at acoustichealth.com. Namaste.